Hi, this is Mrs. Knopf, and today we are going to continue working in our new method book on the trumpet with line 26, lightly row. So we're going to start at the beginning and see what we have. As always, we have a treble clef at the beginning. That's what the trumpet reads. And then we have a time signature. We are in 4/4 time. The top number tells us how many beats per measure, and the bottom number gives us the value of the whole note. And we use that to figure out the value of our other types of notes. So if our whole note gets 4 beats, then half of a whole is a half note, half of 4 is 2. So our half notes get 2 beats. Then half of a half is a quarter, half of 2 is 1. So our quarter notes get 1 beat each. So now we're going to go through, figure out what our notes are, and we're going to look for patterns. So measure 1, we start on line 2 with a quarter note G. That's played open, no valves down. And then we go down to the first line and we have 2 E's. First and second valve, one's a quarter note, then it's followed by a half note. In the next measure, we have the same pattern but down a step. So we start with our first valve, first space F, and then we skip down to just below the staff with 2 D's. One's a quarter note, one's a half note, and that's played first and third valve. Then we are going up our 5-note scale. So starting at measure 3, we have open C, D, E, F, and then measure 4 is 3 G's, 2 quarters and a half note. On the next line, again, we have some repetition. Measure 5 is exactly like measure 1. Measure 6 is exactly like measure 2. But measure 7, instead of going up the scale stepwise, we have skips, almost like an arpeggio. So measure 7, we start on a C, skip up to the E, skip up to the G and play 2 of those, 1 beat each, and then we come back down to a whole note C. So now we're going to go at the beginning and play through line 26, and I hope you're able to stay with me. As always, make sure you're starting each note with a t sound. That way it sounds clear and we can tell what you're playing better. Here we go, beginning of lightly row. And 1, 2, ready. And that is how you play line 26, lightly row on the trumpet. I hope this has been helpful, and we'll see you next time.